The Super Peasant is a very powerful unit in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. In fact, it's so powerful you might even consider it impossible to defeat. Granted, he doesn't look like much, aside from his weird Super Saiyan hair, but if you pit him against just about anything, well, they're probably going to lose. Because he is simply so fast, so powerful, that nothing can really stop him. He is hands down the fastest unit in the game. He is simply too powerful to stop and too fast for anything to hit. And if they do hit him, he has simply so much health it probably won't matter. As you can see. And even if you put him against ranged units, even the super fast secret units, like say the Sensei, which has very fast projectiles indeed, he is simply too quick for it to actually hit him, despite their best efforts. And even if they do hit him, it's simply not going to be enough to actually stop him. In fact, even if I take control of the... Whoops. Too fast for me to catch, it seems. Let me try that one more time. Even if I take control of the Super Peasant and let him get hit, he is simply too fast for it to matter. As absurd as that was to see. Now, unfortunately, this means to defeat him you need some sort of strategy. Simply throwing units at him will not be enough. But I do believe the Senseis are a fair start on that still, because they throw their projectiles very quickly. So accordingly, if he could just be held still, if only for a moment, there may be a way to defeat him. And I believe I have it. First of all, we need a distraction. Something small, something that will keep him in one location, and I think the best idea is to put a clump of units here that perhaps will hold him in place for a short time. After that, we need the Pharaoh. This special unit is able to produce a little area where enemies cannot move. If we do this, he should be held in place to allow the Senseis to kill him. We slow down and we'll see if this actually works. Unfortunately, not as well as I thought. Oh, no, it is working. It looks like he's outside the circle, but he is in fact not, so he is getting hit. And they are certainly hitting with plenty of projectiles. He isn't able to move things to the circle, but it will wear off and... well, there it goes. Despite their flurry, there is simply nothing they can do at that point. He is too quick. It's a little hard to see, but he is in there somewhere. So what can be done now? Simply put, we need to go further. The next unit we'll need is the Blow Darter. By using this unit, its poison projectiles will hold him in place long enough that the Pharaoh will be able to hold him again in his circle. Essentially, we're adding a second layer of containment to this character. The Pharaoh is activating his circle. They are firing. And that means the Blow Darters are also going to be firing. However, it seems the Senseis maybe... No, the Blow Darters are in fact keeping up. Or so I thought. This may require more thought. Perhaps the Senseis are not the option after all. The fact that they're pushing him too far means this isn't working, but if we use other projectiles that don't hit him as hard, that don't knock him around as much, perhaps he may have a chance. So let's try these poachers. That might work. They shoot arrows, which don't exactly knock them very far, unlike those shurikens. And it seems they got him just before we crossed the line of poachers. Granted, one of the poachers died in the process, but this is the cost of victory. Or so I assumed. I didn't notice, but apparently the Pharaoh died in the process. This is a problem. This is a problem, and we will have to keep working on it. I do think this plan will work, though. The only issue is, perhaps, that I need more than one Pharaoh. Having more than one, or perhaps putting a couple back here as well, will help in general. I'm leaning too much on this side, in fact, so why don't we add a few more blow darters, just to... No, not that close. He might fly at them instead of the clubbers. We want the clubbers to be in front, so he does go there, and then we'll encircle him. Hopefully, anyway. And it does appear to work. In fact, he stopped so soon he didn't run into the poachers in the back. Which means now they can bombard him. In fact, most of the clubbers survive, meaning they can get in there too, though that doesn't... Nope. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. But... containment has not been breached yet. The blow darts are doing their job. He is steadily but slowly dying. Unfortunately... Oh. I think I added too many clubbers to this thing. I think melee options are not a good idea. At least if there's going to be a whole bunch of them that may block the shots. So this may require even more thought than I assumed. We do not need all these clubbers, no. I thought putting a big clump of them would help, but no, we only need one or two. As long as he flies in the correct direction, that is all that matters. He is stopped at mostly the exact same moment. The blow darts are doing their job, pinning him down. The heck? Oh yes, I forgot. There is one more piece to this puzzle that I had forgotten. The blow darts do hold him down temporarily, but only temporarily. There is another unit that is required to fully keep him in place, and that unit is... the Cupid. Adding this little angel, even just one of them, will completely change this. You will see why. The love arrow is in place, and now, normally this makes the unit fly over, or rather run over and attack other units, but in this case, he is simply held in place because he is the only unit on his own team. Accordingly, now he's being held in place by three things. The poison is periodically stopping him from moving, the Cupid arrows are stopping him from moving, and the Pharaoh is completely holding his progress, meaning while he does occasionally get up to try and fight off the poison, the factor of the love arrows are keeping him in place otherwise, and the Pharaoh is working whenever he starts to fight those off. He is simply held in place, unable to move, and we need only wait until the poachers kill him completely. We had a few casualties in the process. We lost a couple cavemen, which were, well, expected. We lost a couple more poachers than I thought, but ultimately it is working. However, it may take a while. He has a lot of health. This is the main reason he is so difficult to kill, because, quite frankly, he has so much health that nothing that does hit him will really kill him quickly enough for it to matter. But if he is held in place like this, it will stop him eventually. He is simply incapable of breaking out of this on his own now. So we have found the solution to the Super Peasant. Take care though, you do not use units that have super hard-hitting range attacks, like say a tank, because if you do, it will knock him out of the circle entirely. While this won't harm the issue immediately, once he's out of the circle and they can't keep up, he will be able to fly freely again because he will shake off the love effect and the poison, and here we'll be there again. So, this is how you defeat the Super Peasant. How far are we to beating him though? How much health does he have left? Oh, he almost made a move there. Probably because I possessed him, unfortunately, so that was my bad. But he is nearly dead. And it seems we have him on the ropes. We have truly defeated him utterly and completely. This is taking longer than I thought, but he's dead though. That's the important thing. He will die in a moment, right? Right? Jeez, how much health does he have? Surely we're up. There we go! Okay, we have finally defeated the Super Peasant. How there's anything left of him just not covered in arrows is frankly a very good question, but nevertheless, here we are. Thank you for watching, everyone. I imagine there are other strategies that will work on this guy, but this is the one I discovered that worked well for me. So, thank you all for watching, thank you for listening, and I will see you another time.